Welcome. Welcome everybody to another installment of Crypto Moose. My name is Mitchell Bouchard and I am your crypto and NFT learning database, if that's what you want to think about it as. But anyways, what we're going to do is talk about my favorite crypto wallet. You already know what it is. You should know what it is. But I also want to take it a little bit further because I know for a lot of you, crypto is very confusing and I really want to break things down. I want to dumb it down, if you will, because even for myself, I wish I had somebody like me educating me on how to really protect my crypto assets. And if you haven't seen, I should be able to link the video right here or up here somewhere. But we have a video, if you even type it in, how crypto wallets work. And in there, we show you how to protect your crypto wallet. So we have something along the lines of the title of how to protect your crypto assets. So we explain how wallets work so you understand what you're doing. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to your private keys and storing everything offline. That's the best way. Now, there are more practical ways, and we're going to talk about that as well because that is important as well. Because just because there's a better way doesn't mean it's practical. So for a lot of you, for example, maybe you have, let's say that you have a security camera at home. Well, you're not going to be able to hire out, a whole army to defend your house, right? That's not going to be practical. You won't be able to afford it. So that's what I do talk about as well. I think people should be reasonable because, for example, if you're just starting out in cryptos, unless you're starting out, because I know people that have come to me and they're like, hey, I want to put in 30 grand. And I'm like, whoa. You're not going to get a basic wallet. You're going to buy this device first. So as a rule of thumb, if you're any amount of money that you would feel sick to your stomach if you lost, you should hold it on a Trezor Model T or a hardware wallet like it. Because at the end of the day, a hardware wallet, and we have a couple here to show you, do not get the Ledger S. It's decent, it's better than not having one, but these two are my favorite. This is a Trezor Model T. We'll go over how it works, what it is, okay? And here's a Trezor 1. What these allow you to do is set up a crypto wallet. And for number one, like a lot of wallets do, a hot wallet, you can write down a recovery seed phrase. Essentially, you are owning your private keys because at the end of the day, all of your native tokens, your NFTs, anything that's a digital token, it is stored on the blockchain, and on the blockchain, you have private keys. This gives you access to your private keys, but the data is not as exposed online. So with the hardware wallet, you are having your data, access to your wallet offline, but also you are adding a PIN. Okay, so you are setting up your own PIN and you're making it harder for hackers to hack your wallet at the end of the day. Okay, so right now, market cap is at about 836. We're like all over the place. But at the end of the day, if you're going to get a crypto wallet, and I have no affiliate links at least at this point in time, go to Trezor.io. Do not buy this on Amazon, okay? You want to get a hardware wallet, okay? Because it adds that extra layer with the PIN, the two-factor, and somebody would physically need your device in order to send funds away. So if you're hacked with the traditional wallet, let's say that, and by the way, if you don't know how wallets work, I have a video. Check out my video on how to protect your crypto assets. I'll try to link it. And if you really don't know how cryptos work, I have online courses. So comment down below. Maybe you'd like me to do another video on that. But at the end of the day, your tokens are stored onto your private keys. So here's a wallet where I own the private keys. It's a hot wallet. So here I have, a little NFT, and then I have a little bit of tokens. So I have 300 ADA. That may be a lot to you, not a lot to me, but it's a lot to a lot of you. Okay. This, if somebody gets access to my Web3 wallet, which is pretty vulnerable to attacks, because I use this to buy and sell pretty quickly and get into minting and things like that. The fact that I don't have a hardware wallet, which you can equip to this, um, be prepared to lose your assets, right? So for example, somebody, if they hack my wallet through online, they could take everything in there. But if somebody tries to hack this device, they can't really do it unless they take the device or know my 12-word recovery seed phrase. So anyways, at the end of the day, the Trezor Model T is my favorite because you can update things. So for example, I wanted to wait. I should have done it before, but I wanted to wait for you all. As you can see here, I'm about to plug in my device. Okay. So we're going to start the update. And what's good is that the company, they allow you to update the software on the device. So it makes it much harder for hackers to hack you, so to speak. Okay. And of course, my desktop is wildly atrocious right now, but that doesn't matter. So again, we're going to reopen up Trezor Suite. So they have their own application where you can plug in your wallet and view everything you have. So again, we're going to plug this in. So using my device, it's going to allow me to put in my PIN. So let me do that. So when you sign a transaction with a hot wallet, for example, you are going to put in a password, or sometimes you won't have a password, so it's prone to attacks. Whereas here, in order for me to send Bitcoin, to sign a transaction, because your wallet, basically what your wallet is doing is it's holding your private keys, okay? And then you as the wallet owner, you should have a password and you sign the transaction. Well, if somebody gets your password, they sign a transaction and send it away. Whereas with this device, they physically need the device to execute that transaction, okay? So here's an example of a wallet. New firmware update. We'll just make sure we're up to date. But anyways, let's say I were to, I don't know, let's go to like my Cardano here. Let's say I would try to send some coins away. Let's just put maybe an ADA handle will work. I don't know. No, it won't work. So anyways, let's say I were to send Cardano away. I wouldn't be able to unless I had the device plugged in, right? And of course, you have update now. So we'll even install this. And even for updates, you also need to use the device, okay? So I'm going to disconnect and I'm going to swipe my finger for updates. And that's what it's all about, right? So anyways, I don't want to get into it much more than that. I just wanted to explain that having a hardware wallet is, and especially the Model T, because it allows for the most crypto assets in my opinion. And then you also have the fact that it's very intuitive. So you can pair it and use it with a MetaMask. So if you set up a hot wallet, like a Web3 wallet that allows you to mint, get in on OpenSea, buy NFTs pretty swiftly, you can use this wallet as an intermediary as well. So very cool. In my experience, personally, I own several crypto hardware wallets, and Trezor Model T is by far my favorite. So again, make sure you purchase one from the manufacturer. So that's Trezor.io. Do not buy it on Amazon because somebody could tamper with it, okay? So a lot to go over. And remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your freaking cheese.